Okay, guys, welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto projects, news, and much, much more. All right, so we're just getting some people loading in here. Drop your comments inside the chats so we have you. And we're gonna rock on straight through here. We're gonna do a raffle with prizes. And much, much more. Okay, so we get to swing by all of our crypto news today. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with looking at coin market cap, and let's talk about all the cryptos and what's going on with the prices and what's happening. So today's overall cryptocurrency market cap is at 164.8 trillion, up 42%. Bitcoin dominance is at 52%. ETH dominance 17.9. Gas is at 50 GUI. Fear and greed index is now at 92. Bitcoin coming in at 71,715, breaking all-time highs. 4.5 to the upside in the past 24 hours. $1.4 trillion market cap with $64 billion in volume heavy. Ethereum now over 4K, $4,020, up 4.4 in the past 24 hours. $482 billion market cap, 27 billion volume heavy. Moving, follow that volume, and we're going to learn and teach. And by you guys being part of the Telegram chat that's listening in, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go over it. Baby with. We are going to be pushing that to the moon. Shout out, rock out. That's this week's sponsor for these videos. We're kicking off this YouTube channel again, where we do daily crypto news and we work with our projects, and you're going to see all kinds of different stuff that we have visions for the Web3 space and the way crypto is trading. And there is so many things that will be coming. USDT now has $102 billion valuation, 116 billion volume. We've been watching that for you guys that have been with me for months now. We've been watching this, and I've been telling you guys, watch the stable coins, and as they print, okay, just always make sure that they're printing and they're backing it. Diversify your stable coins also. So say you have $100 in stable coins, you want to have USDT, USDC, DAI. You want to diversify them just in case. You get what I'm saying? Diversification is the key. BNB, 535.71, 3.6 to the upside, 80 bill market cap, 3 bill in volume. So the volume is coming back into BSC, which we like to see. BSC volume into meme coins is actually growing. I can actually see some of those Solana meme coins that hit into the billion market caps. We're going to start seeing some BNB memes up there too. All right. Solana, 152.39, 8.7 to the upside, 67.5 bill market cap, 5.6 bill in volume. So they do have heavy volume, right? So, you know, they're competing. BNB and Solana, those are probably two of the best chains to launch projects on and go back and forth. So that's actually a really cool idea. So for upcoming projects that I'm working on is the main two chains, you know, because, you know, Ethereum's the big daddy of them all right? But we want to be able to utilize chains. So BNB, Solana, then there's a bunch of up-and-coming chains, and we'll talk about those in further videos, all right? XRP at 71 cents, 18% to the upside. We got to show you that chart. 37 bill market cap, 6.9 bill in volume. Interesting. USDC coin, now $30 billion valuation, all right? 11 bill in volume. Cardano now at 76 cents, 7.9 to the upside today, which was amazing, all right? 26 bill market cap and 1 bill in volume, right? Dogecoin, look at that, 17 cents, 7.9% upside, 24.8 bill market cap, and 2.8 bill in volume. Dogecoin has always been seeing amazing volume. They have actually Doge chain that runs off of Wrap Doge. I can actually see Doge really being used into different layer options, payment options, X payments, and all that. So we can really see that because as you see, people that made good profits off your top coins, and when they start going into the altcoins, that's why you are seeing the Doge and Shiba pumps. So when you see the cooldowns, and then you see the next pump on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then when that accumulation, you'll see the memes rise again because people taking the profits and then they're doing their riskier trades, breaking down their portfolio, okay, and doing trades as so. All right. So we'll have videos. If you guys have any video suggestions or you want to learn anything, drop comments, drop suggestions, and I will do videos tailored to the needs of the communities, right? Okay. Now we have number 10, Shiba. Shiba is in the top 10, all right? We have 5.5 to the upside today, 19 bill market cap, 2 bill in volume, okay? So it's going to be the Shiba Doge battle. I don't know if you guys remember when Doge was just getting big, when we were up in there, 60-cent Doge. I don't know if you remember that when Elon was on Saturday Night Live, okay? We can actually see that happening, right? All right, so let's go here. Hold on, let's get some engagement. Shout out here, right? And then let me just go like this, and then stop, buy, and comment, baby with. All right, so that's why I'm doing shout outs, okay? I'm inside the project now, okay, as we're talking. Baby Whiff, all right, it's going to be launching, all right, we have some engagement coming up, and I'm going to be on there speaking and rocking, and there's a lot of visions that we want to see happening here, so join me in the chat. We're going to be doing things, we're going to be present always, okay, you can see the timer clock is in there for scheduled video chat, and talking with the admins, and then another project that I'm going to be pushing and rocking in. We'll talk about that in one of the next cryptos videos. But today's hosted video is by Baby Whiff, which is amazing, okay? The energy is awesome, okay? We love it. We'll even do a shout out. Yo, guys, what's good? We are chilling. We are talking about Baby Whiff now live on Crypto News Streams. We're going to take this one to the moon. This is a gem. Follow the hype. Get with it. We're ready to rock. Taking Baby Whiff to the moon. All right, so you got your hype, you got your shout out, so we are in it to win it. You got a lot of good names that are going to be strategically pushing behind the scenes, so this is something that I want to pay attention to as we go along. And then actually what I was showing over here too is Baby Put, and they had some sales going on. I'm just going to be checking out the pre-sale, see how they do, and then see how the launch goes. All right, and then we are in it to win it on a bullish team. I will be hosting a bunch of different kind of events and stuff for us, which is amazing. So we love it, okay, and we're here for you guys. All right, okay, all right. Avalanche, number 11 spot, right? Look at that, 17% on the day. It's up to 48, 18 bill market cap. Polkadot, look at that, 6%. So we're seeing some major gains. Toncoin is another one that I've been watching. So anytime I see small little dips on Toncoin, I'm accumulating. Because as you can see, look, it's at a $13 billion market cap. All right, we were at like 2 at some point, right? Bitcoin Cash, you can always count on it, right? If you watch the Bitcoin Cash chart, okay, you'll see there's sporadic times where you really get like a double, 50% to the upside. So when you see pullbacks on that, slight accumulation Bitcoin Cash, and then I've been seeing with the start of the bull market that there has been pumps in that, and that's mainly because those are trading on Robinhood, a lot of those coins, like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and etc., right? Litecoin, all right, $99 right now, 15% up, so it's right at that 100 mark, okay? 7.3 bill and 1 bill in volume, so the volumes are heavy. Near Protocol has been another one that actually seen nice gains in the past week, so that's something that we want to pay attention to. And Render Token, okay, and OKB. All right, so charts. You guys want to see the charts. I wanted a 30-minute chart. I'm looking at Bitcoin first. It's perpetual chart. I just wanted to look at this because I had my orange line marked off of the times that we were, coming back and touching that line. So we were hitting that as resistance. So I was understanding that. I said, okay, well, the next time that we pull up above and retest that, okay, we'll move towards the upside. So you can see that we did come back to the 200 EMA, which is this, okay, white line right here, and that's the psychological high, all right? Psychological levels are set on the Sundays, and that's usually the levels to trade between. So that's why you could see it pull back almost to the psychological low right at our target that I told you about in previous videos. We are now up over an all-time high, Bitcoin being 71. We'll show you the daily chart, okay, which is amazing right here. All right, let me just move this out of the way here. Okay, so this is the daily chart. I actually like to see this because it tapped right here and it has a cooldown. All right, I want to see the moving averages moving up, you know, towards price, okay? But as you can see, we actually did wick out and we hit our target area before we had a pump, and that's what we were talking about in our previous videos. So kudos to you guys that took those trades. Now, you see the yellow line? On the longer term, if I start seeing that turn down, okay, I know that's going to be almost time because we need to revisit these moving averages. So on the daily, the 50 EMA, okay, is something that we need to revisit. Remember, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside is your friend. All right, so that's stuff that you pay attention to in the market. Let me go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour chart, okay, so I can show you guys. I'm using an indicator called Trader's Reality, okay, and then that indicator gives me everything I need to know, all the way from my moving averages to my pivot points and the times of day trading sessions. You see these boxes? Those are the trading session times of day, okay? And as you can see, it's Tuesday. It's in the New York session, okay? It's about to close New York session, so that's something that we want to pay attention to coming into it, because that's when the Sydney opens, and then that's when we can see some, you know, like volatility because of the fluctuation of where we're at. But we are above a all-time high, okay? And as you can see, the last levels when we went below the 50 EMA, okay, which was at the 68.9, all right? Then over here at 70, right as we broke to the all-time high and psychological high, we parabolic. We retraced back to psychological high at 69, and then we pump back up to it. Now, on the 1 hour, if I see it close below this 50 EMA, all right, I'm expecting a psychological high trade, all right? So if I see that, so what I'm going to do is I'll go down to the smaller time frames. So I'll take a look at the 15. I can see on the 15 that the RSI is turned up, but a lot of times you see how we have go down, retrace, and then sometimes we have a, you know, that's a pattern that happens a lot where you fall down, okay? You come back up to the moving averages, hit it, reject, and then you come back down. So this is something that I was watching out for. Let me go to the 5-minute chart. Now, you see on the 5-minute chart that this is crossing over, okay, on the RSI. So that's the shorter time frame showing me that we're seeing some downward pressure. Hold on. Yep. We're seeing some downward pressure. We're 1 minute into this new candlestick. All right. And this is immediate short term. Okay. And that's at 71.275. All right. Coming back towards the 50 EMA on that. Let's see. This is on a 5-minute chart. Yes, we are probably going to, yep, we're probably going to see that. Test it. Yep, you see how this yellow line just turned down? Alright, the 5 just turned down. Then we go in even smaller time frames, and as you can see, 3 is right at that level here. And then we also have the 1 minute, which is immediate short term, okay? So on that 1 minute, immediate short term, 71.248, 260, you know. So that was something I was thinking, okay, are we going to come here, right? So now that we pull below that, and this is on immediate short term 1 minute chart, you can see the 200 EMA right there for a continuation. All right, so this is something that we were paying attention to, you know, on the charts for immediate short term. But it looks like, you know, we we hit that, and then we, you know, start moving. We also pay attention to the RSIs, and you know, all of that. A lot of times what you see is when you see it pull back, sometimes it pulls back up a little bit before it comes back down. So that's something that we're going to be paying attention to. But this is immediate short term. So 5-minute chart. Okay, now let's go back to the 30-minute chart so we can really see what is happening here. Alright, so we're turned up, okay, for bullish, alright, 71,650, alright, and then the daily open is sitting at 72,215. Yep, sitting at 72,215. Oh my gosh. Oh, they have it. Yeah, when you order it, you gotta pick this tape off. Yep. Well, that's good. I guess when you order stuff so they don't have it spilling.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, it's idiot proof. Just kidding.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so you see, guys? And then that's on the 30. It's coming back down, so let me just go back real quick, right? And I'll check the 5. And we'll see. Okay, it's 1 minute into the next 5. So that's why I was like, okay, are we going to come back and tap and touch the 50 EMA? And then continue up to the high. But then we always got to pay attention to the MACD, because the MACD is crossed over, you know, to the downside. But you see, I'm just curious why I'm sitting here with you guys, because look, that wick almost touched that. Okay. Now we're coming into this next one. Okay, this tells all. You see that yellow line right here? We want to pay attention to. Okay, so it looks like yellow line's crossing over, and then that's when we're going to get our retrace. Okay. So we can see that. Let's go to 3 minute. Okay, that's on the 3. And then immediate short term. Yep, there you go. Okay. There you go. So, exactly. So then what we do is we wait for that, you know? You wait for that, that retrace. Okay. Alright. So, now, I'm going to go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's just go over to ETH so you guys can see this. ETH did come down and touch that 200 EMA. Okay, which was bullish. Right now we're fighting to get above that 50 at that 3985 range. So if we don't close, we're expecting to come back down to psychological high levels of 3890. Okay, and it all depends. Actually, the S&P is actually up on the day. All right, and now that it closed, that's when you'll usually see movements in the market. Okay, so that's Ethereum. Let's go over to the daily long term so you guys can see what's happening. So we did need a cool down. Okay, so we did need these wicks on Ethereum. We still are extended on these moving averages. Okay, and ever since we actually popped above this, you know, I always wait for the retrace before I get really big positions. But yeah, we're continuing. BNB has been seeing some real parabolic moves here. We're at 542. 550 is a high on that. Okay. We are crossed over now 200 to the upside. We did retrace back into the 50 at one point. We want to see the 50 moving back towards the price. So that way, when we do get that continuation to the move to the upside, that's a perfect entry. Solana, 149, same concept. You can see, boom, look, we touched that, continuation to the upside. Waiting for the next touch for the next big continuation to the upside, which is beneficial. So that way we can see that happening, right? Shiba Inu, okay, you can see after we had massive parabolic pumps, you can see a cool down. All right, I don't think we're going to retrace back to the levels of the 2248, right? Doge, 16 cents. You can see that we did have this wick that pulled back to that area, so we're going to show you the 1 hour chart, right? So then on the 1 hour chart for Doge, okay, you can see that we're coming back towards that 200 EMA, which at some point we did wick out to that, so we actually had, you know, the pullback, the comeback, and then I'm thinking, okay, if we do come back to the 16.3, that would be somewhere I would pick up you know, positions, because the psychological low is at 17.3. So that's a whole cent move up there where you can actually you know, gain on that one. XRP, you can see we did have a nice pump to the upside. We retraced that a little bit. Now we actually hit that 50 EMA. I'm thinking that we're going to come back down towards that 50 EMA at 67, and let's see if we can hold that. Bitcoin Cash, like I was telling you, Bitcoin Cash wild. Bitcoin Cash trading in between the 50 and the 200, okay? So it's tight. We want to wait for the breakout, hopefully towards the upside, towards that. Matic, let's see where Matic is. After we had that pullback to that 200, this is actually my pickup zones. Psychological high is at that 116, but the daily open is at 124. So if I do see us retrace and come back and hit that 115, all right, that would be positions that I would, you know, open for longs. But in the meanwhile, we can actually see some increases towards the upside, because we do see on the 1 hour MACD is turning up. Okay. Cardano, okay, above the 200 on the 1 hour at the 50. If we trade above the 50, we can see daily at 77, right? Avalanche, that's another one that we were talking about. Beat our 54 target. We're above it. We're waiting for that retrace back to that 54 target to see if we're going to hold in that area. Phantom is actually at 81 cents. I haven't expected this. I had Phantom years ago, okay? We did hit this back. We hit this back, and then we're continuation, so this is something that I want to be watching. All right, Bitcoin. Back to our Bitcoin daddy in the house, okay? Let's look at the book map. Okay. Take a look at the book map. Okay. Alright. So definitely strong. Hit that retweet button. Yep. Alright, so now we're looking at the book map. And as you can see, 69,600. There's a lot of orders sitting right there. And then we have 72,173. So 72,173, okay, is 72,173 is actually right above that daily open. So they're expecting, a lot of people are expecting to hit that 50 right there, and then to bounce the continuation back up to the daily open. So that's something that people looks like they have that in their play, right? Now let me just go here real quick. Finance futures on this one, and then you can see, look at 72, there's a lot of orders sitting there, and then now you can see that we're moving down. Orders were moved and picked up, and then you see some more orders move towards the downside. So that leads me to believe, do they think that we're going? Yep, they think that we're going further. M2 pivot zone is at 69. 70K even would be last week high to bottom of that wick, and the 200 would be at 68. So yes, they were expecting that. That we see on the book map. Now, what I want to do is let me just move that out a little bit, and we can see in these ranges here around 70,008. So yes, we have all those. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. We are always rocking with you guys, okay? Make sure to swing by into the call channel. I will be dropping the official posts for everybody to do their task. Okay? Inside the call channels. Alright? So that's definitely something that we see over here. Alright, well, to sum it all up, mad love and respect. You were chilling with Jay Strategy, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto projects, news, and much more.